Imagine the player in this clip is on your team, and tell me your first thoughts. If your first thoughts are, wow, I almost never have weak players on my team, you're lying. Or, no, you're just lying. So we're going to take a look at a phenomenon that has plagued gamers for centuries, literal centuries. The idea that your team is always garbage. Your team, in the history of playing Counter-Strike, you've never had a single good team in your life. Well, usually they're probably around the same level as you are. That's the reason ranks exist. But let's explain why you always think your team is garbage. Well, I think there's two main factors. The first is that you don't actually improve in a linear fashion. It's not like an RPG where every level you get +1 strength and +1 movement and +1 positioning. It's not linear like that. Some people are going to start with better aim than someone else, and they're going to need to refine that a lot less in order to get to a high level, whereas some people might be better in clutches, they might be better positionally, they might more intuitively understand movement. And that means when you're watching a teammate, if they don't excel where you excel, you're automatically going to be prone to thinking they're bad, especially because at lower ranks, and we're watching a silver game here, you may not even understand the things you're bad at, and your teammates may be the same. Perhaps you have a teammate that moves while he shoots. He may not understand you're supposed to stop while shooting, and you're going to think, wow, how is this guy in my game? He doesn't even understand that. However, his first bullet accuracy may be quite a bit better when he is stopped. Maybe his positioning is better. Maybe his understanding of movement and timing outside of that is significantly better. And that's going to mean a whole lot. You see, Monkey here struggled in the clutch. He had a very tough time in that clutch. Maybe someone else knew 100% how to play that out, but Monkey didn't. He's top fragging. Does that mean he's worse than his teammate who knew how to play out that clutch and would have won it? Not necessarily. You know, things go wrong, things go right. That doesn't mean either is worse, and you need to be able to understand that. The other thing I think people fall victim to is the idea that you kind of give yourself the benefit of the doubt, but you don't give that to your teammates. So when we talk about giving yourself the benefit of the doubt, it's that you know your thoughts, you know what you were thinking, and oftentimes you're going to write off mistakes and, think that you won't do them again, but you won't do that for a teammate. So let's look at Cyber Golem here. Submitted this demo. He's MGE. He goes apartments against pistols and takes this engagement. Now, he's going to give himself the benefit of the doubt there, or he may not even understand that that's an issue. You probably don't want to be taking engagements in apartments against pistols. They're high risk. If you die, your opponents can pick up your weapon quite easily, and even that engagement specifically, he was too far forward, showing too much of his body. But when he thinks about that, he's either going to say, well, I've been feeling it this game. I think I wanted to take an aim duel. Or he might say, well, I thought that was a good engagement. However, eventually he'll die, and you're going to see this player over here, Tech, his teammate, he's going to make a mistake of his own. He might be thinking to himself, wow, look at this idiot on my team that pushed into apartments on an anti-eco. What a noob. And then he's over here with an M4A1S. Absolute noob. And he's going to take a fight in apartments, hit a nice first shot, get the free first kill, and he's going to follow that up by throwing a nade from the middle of the open. And he's going to think to himself, well, that was a mistake. I didn't realize there was another player apartments. Shouldn't do that. He's going to write that one off fairly quickly. However, if someone was to be watching him as he did that, he's going to be thinking, wow, another noob teammate. How does he have more kills than me doing things like that? You need to understand that there's a reason the people are in your rank, and you need to try to pick up what that is. If you can't tell why someone's in your rank, try to figure it out. Does he have really good movement? Does he have really good positioning? Is his timing on point? Maybe his recoil control is great. Pick up the things that your teammates are doing well. Don't just lambast them for the things they do poorly. You're not allowing yourself to improve when you watch teammates with that mentality, because you're completely forgetting the things you do wrong and the things they do well. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope this helped. Dun, 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 dun. Patreon.com/voocsgo. Look at the length of his gun. M4A1S.